Look, man, we back at it again with another episode of Nowadays Podcast. It's your boy, Jay Roscoe. Y'all follow me on all social platforms. You already know what it is. Man, I'm loving this moment right now in my life where I'm able to, use my eloquence and use my gift to express myself. One of the conundrums that I'm faced with is that YouTube, you see all these, podcasters and content creators, and they use their gifts, but everybody has a niche, you know, and usually it's either politics, it's either, sports or things of that nature. But the problem with me, and I don't even think it's a problem, I like a little bit of everything. So I'm just trying to find my groove, find my niche. um, if you guys can give me some feedback, what would you like me to react to? What kind of things are you guys into? Give me some feedback, and and we can put it to work. But hey, I got a video, and this one is major. This one is legendary. I love debates, as you guys know that already. And this one got real heated, really, really heated. And we just gonna get right into it. I need you guys to follow me on all these platforms, but at the same time, get in these comments, man. Let me know who y'all think won the debate, and we're gonna go from there. Let's get it.
So, Cornell, I want to talk to you about this last week. This young 10-year-old, very intelligent looking young lady, a black young lady at a Pearland school who will not stand for the Pledge of Allegiance in her classroom. She doesn't want to stand up because apparently she believes that black Americans need a lot more to be done in this country. She is not willing to support the black Americans that have fought and died for this country. You know what I believe, Cornell? And I know you supported her publicly, but you know what I think? I think at 10 years old, she has no real understanding of what America is. So I wonder if her parents have sat her down and explained what Americans have given their lives: white, black, red. It doesn't make any difference. They stood and they fought and they died for this country, and she doesn't want to do anything to honor them?
Matt, she comes from a family of military service members. Her father's is a retired military service member also who served this nation well with great dignity. She also has additional family members who was in the armed forces.
Good.
Her mother's a very intelligent woman who has had long conversations as well as her father about her not standing for the flag. What white people need to understand is
Just
that,
white people.
yes, please, let me explain. What white people need to understand is that that national anthem was written by Francis Scott Key, a slave owner
Oh, here we
who
go.
demonized and hated black slaves and black people. And that unwritten third, that unheard of and unspoken third verse, go research the third verse where he says, "There's no refuge in this country for the hireling or the slave. Both should be turmoil to the grave."
How's her parents
This
doing?
is a
Are they
man
successful?
that promised turmoil for black people to the
So
grave.
her,
Would you ask
her
Jewish children
parents
to say
are
a pledge
successful.
to a German
Of course,
anthem that disrespects Jewish
if
people?
they're
No, you
living
would
in
not.
Germany,
No, you
sure.
would not.
Well, sure.
That disrespects Jewish people?
Then
No, you would
why
not.
you certainly can kneel down in America? You have the right to do that. But what will happen to her? How her friends will respond? How the school will view her? How Americans will view her is very negative.
And
This is not what you want for
and
your
let me say
10-year-old
to
child.
that young girl and others like that young girl, America looked at the same way at Rosa Parks when she refused to get up and give up her seat to a white man on the bus. But history vindicated her. History vindicated her.
Two different
America
things.
demonized Harriet Tubman for freeing slaves from slavery, but history vindicated her. So I say to that young girl, you stand strong, stand up, and stand for what you believe in. And to all of those who are too coward to do it, don't get in that young girl's way. Others
What
like
would
her,
you like her?
support that young
What
girl.
would you like her to say to the men and women who have fought for this country, like I ran into over the weekend? The black men and women who fought for this country, and some who gave their
And
lives.
ask the black men and women who served America in its military, like in the Independence War. We helped America get it, and we were still slaves afterwards. Ask those in Vietnam who gave their war on Vietnam battlefields, but then came back and was called niggas in their own country. We have fought in America's war, and we've never been given the justice and the due process of everybody else in this nation.
Then
So
why don't you move to a different country? Why are you staying here if
Man,
you don't like it?
let me tell you why. Because
Why?
the country belongs to Indians. You white folks stole it from them, raped and robbed their people. This not your country. You all came over here and stole it and beat the hell out of them.
When I was
So this
born,
not your country.
it was my country.
You all need to go home.
If you're
you
not
all need to go back where you came
if
from.
you don't like it, why don't you
Excuse
pack
me?
up and go?
Let the Indians decide who should pack up and go. And I guarantee you black folks will stay and you all will be on the first damn boat leaving here. So don't try that, brother. You all didn't make America. This is not your country.
What you should do is sit down with someone who has fought for this country, Cornell. Get their opinion too.
Tons of black people have. What have we gotten from it?
Man, what y'all think? What y'all think? That was fire, right? Right? But that's the type of dialogue we need, though. We need that in here, in this country. Because as you know, freedom of speech, goes a long way until you tick somebody off, right? But that's what we need, though. So who y'all think won the debate? Please give me some feedback in the commentary section. And on to the next video. I'll see y'all soon.